You know what I can't stand? It's when you're at the grocery store, and for some reason, people don't realize that there are other people around besides them that are also important to the rest of the existence of the world. And I don't know why people do this, but they'll stand in the doorways to exit or to enter, and I found out that age doesn't really apply here. You know, you want to think that it's old people that do this, but it's not. Everyone does this, that I've experienced anyways. And they'll stand there and just kind of block the way, and there's nothing you can do to get around them. You just have to kind of wait for them to hopefully eventually move, if they're going to move at all. It just drives me up the wall. But what makes me the most angry is when they're just standing there and you make to go around them or between them because people are standing separate and the only way to go is between them, and then they get upset like you're getting in the way of something really important to them or to the whole existence of humanity. I mean, what are they doing? Researching more efficient and safe nuclear power? I mean, drives me insane. And of course, the lower end stores are not any worse than the upper end stores. You get it at Rayleigh's, you get it at Walmart, you get it at Winco, you get it at Food Max. I don't care where you are. People don't consider anybody else around you. And maybe it's just me being selfish and wanting people to get out of my way so that I can just get my stuff done, because I'm one of those people. I'm a guy. I know what I want. I go to the store, I go in, I get it, I pay for it, and I leave. You know, the women, they like to go and they like to look around, even if it's grocery shopping, like just look around like, oh, do we need this? Do I want this? I don't know. Do I want to have that this week? Takes them forever. A guy, you're in, you're out, you're done, it's all over. But the people just stand around and get in the way, and even in the aisles when you're at the store, they stand in your way. They'll stand there thinking, looking, and it's like, you know, I stand and I look sometimes when I'm not sure which thing exactly I'm gonna get, but I like press myself up against one of the aisles so that way people can get by me, but people just stand in the middle and in the way. And why don't we consider the fact that there are other people around in the world? Why do we do this? Because I'm sure, even though I'm complaining about other people getting in my way, I'm sure that I have gotten in the way of other people and they've said the same exact thing about me. But why do we do that? Why don't we ever consider that there are other people in the world around us besides ourselves? I mean, because honestly, what do we really do solely by ourselves? I mean, absolutely nothing. Those of us that have jobs, we're employed by somebody else and they pay us money. Our food, nobody grows their own food anymore. I mean, my parents have tried doing a garden and that has failed several times. I mean, all the food and stuff and I get, we go to the grocery store. The only things that we really do ourselves is nothing. Absolutely nothing. If we did not have other people in the world, we would probably die. So why are we so inconsiderate to each other? Answers? Anyone? I want to know, because I really can't figure it out, and it just drives me up the wall. For those of you that know me, I'm not really an angry person. I mean, I joke a lot, and I put on the facade of being this hateful tyrant and, you know, iron fist, but I'm really a wuss. I mean, everyone knows that I'm just such a wuss. But this just makes me so mad. I want to break something. I don't know. Maybe this is where the violence in all of my writing comes from, is from this kind of anger. Because that was something I wanted to not ask you guys, but just something that I was thinking about earlier today too, about vlogging about. Just that kind of freaks me out that there's a lot of violence in my stories. And again, those of you who know me, I'm not really a violent person. I talk big, but I'm really not. And it kind of worries me that my stories are so violent, because that means I obviously have some kind of issues crazy going on in my brain. Anyway, frustrating me to no end. And all I wanted to do at the store, all I wanted to do was get me some red velvet cake. That's it. The wife's friend is turning 40 tomorrow, big 4-0, and so we're making 40 cupcakes. 40 small cupcakes, not regular sized cupcakes, tiny cupcakes, which I didn't know you can make tiny cupcakes, but apparently you can, and women like things that are small. I don't know why. Most things that are small. For some reason, the smaller something gets, the cuter and more fun it is. I don't know. So, craziness just for a freaking box of cake mix. Crazy. Anyway, I think this is all for today. I've been doing a lot of writing, working on the brain story, and that's where the violence thing comes in, because it's kind of worrying me, the stuff that I'm trying to write, because the way that the story goes, it's not so much that I'm worried that that's how the story is, but that I'm able to come up with the stuff that I do. I don't know. I'm just rambling now, and my mother told me not to ramble, so I'm gonna stop now. Anyway, today's Thursday. Hooray. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll do you guys a reading, and it will be awesome. I think I will read for you the poem I'm getting published at the SAC Journal Calaveras Station thing, because I don't think I've read that yet, and that's pretty short. My last piece, the comments that I received, Rochelle, I'm mostly talking to you. It was too long, and I can understand how it's hard to listen to that long of a piece without seeing the actual words. That's part of the reason that I want to do readings, because we do need to start, but I feel like it's important for us to be able to understand literature just through speech, so that we can understand how to better communicate with each other. But I think I do need to start with some shorter pieces, because that was kind of a longer piece and kind of a weird piece too, so it was a little bit to get your head around. So I'll start reading some shorter stuff. Anyway, that's all for today. I'm driving that direction. Hooray! Anyway, peace out. Okay, I thought I was done today, but apparently I'm not. I went to Target because I needed to get some stuff for the wife for the cupcake things I was telling you about. I had to go get her the cupcake cups, little mini cups. So I was at Target, and I decided, I'm gonna get her cupcake pan. So this is what the pan looks like. It's this little tiny pan, 24 little mini cupcakes, right? So I'm in the checkout line, and I had to tell you this because this is ridiculous. What is wrong with people? I'm in the line, and I'm just sitting in the parking lot, by the way. I'm not even driving. I'm so lame. People probably look at me like I'm retarded. I'm standing there, and there's these two people just yammering away in front of me. This one lady who's, I don't know, like 50 years old, and I don't know if it was her daughter or what she was, but she was probably like 25 or 30. They were lying, they were just talking, and I'm standing there, I just put my stuff down, just standing there, and I'm leaning up against the thing, so I'm kind of looking away, thinking I can see them in my peripheral, and I look over, and I see the girl, and she's doing this to my tray. She's like, she's putting her finger on my stuff. I mean, what is she doing? Why is she touching my cupcake pan? It doesn't matter what it was. It could have been anything. It could have been baby clothes. It could have been a CD. It could have been a guitar. It could have been a Puma. I don't care what. What is she doing touching my stuff on the little conveyor belt thing? What is wrong with people? Especially when it's shopping. Why do people do... Why? Today has just been not a good day for me in shopping, I guess, because the insanity of people, I can't even fathom why people act the way they do and do the ridiculous and inane things that they do. Wow. I was so mad. I mean, I'm such a witch, so I didn't say anything. I just stood there and kind of eyeballed her like, crap you doing? But, what? Really? What is wrong with people? Now I have to go home and sterilize the bloody thing, and... Anyway, I promise that I'm done now. That was just my day, shopping. Wow. Peace out. Ah!